Yo, what's up? Good morning, Captain Starseed here. I'm a little sleepy, but I thought I'd better continue this tale. So, anyway, part 3 of my adventure, The Hidden Years with Captain Starseed, if anyone ever watches this, anyway. Anyway, yeah, so it's about 8 months at a teen challenge. My wife's packed it in and left. I couldn't handle the pain and stuff after, and I just went wayward, ended up using crystal meth with one of my teachers that was in the program that was a good friend, actually, and unfortunately he overdosed in September. I think he was about 31. His name was Mike Myatt, so rest in peace, Mike. Truly loved you, man. I know you're in heaven, because I know you're a true son of God. I know you accepted Christ, and despite the struggles you had in your life, I believe that there was a part of you anyway that was true blue. So, God bless you, brother. Yeah, I went into full-blown meth psychosis, and I actually got to the point I'd been up for about 3 weeks, smoking meth, doing lines and stuff, doing all kinds of other drugs too, but basically fueled by the meth, at least to stay awake, and I ended up getting absolutely psychotic, and I thought other people were after me and I was going to kill them, and I had this other fella, a friend of mine, in my home with me, and he had all kinds of crazy weapons around, and I think he'd stolen my shotgun, and just was getting crazy messy. So anyway, I called the cops on myself at that point. I figured it was probably the smartest thing to do. And so that's what I did. I called the cops on myself, and these two cops showed. This one female cop who was just a witch. Oh my goodness, she was so brutal. And then this dude, like those cheesehead dudes that like work out, and they're so huge that I don't know, they have these little tiny heads, right, on these giant bodies. That a dude like that, and he was just nasty. Yeah, it was just terrible, and I was tripping so hard, and there was a whole spiritual dynamic too. There, I was in demon land for sure, and I didn't know at all what the whole trip was, So anyway, they arrested me and took me down to this detox rehab in Winnipeg, which is this real old city I live in Canada, and it's not like the rest of Canada that's really serene and pretty and stuff. It's actually a major dump, and it's the murder capital of Canada. Actually, the stats for murder and stuff are way higher than the rest of Canada. It's nothing like Michael Moore's version of Canada. It's a very violent place, and I can truly say that based on my experiences in large urban cities all over the world that I've traveled to. So anyway, they put me in this detox center, and it was more like a jail. I was in about a 5x5 room, literally about the size of a closet, steel walls, nothing on the floor. And the woman in there, she must have hated tweakers or something, because she would not help me at all. Not at all. So anyway, she'd bring water around and stuff, and I wouldn't take any. And, I was going through such extreme delusions and psychosis, and such a spiritual battle, too, within me that, like, I thought, I'm sure now I was hallucinating, I hope. Anyway, I could hear, like, chainsaws and chains clanging, and I thought they were, like, chopping people up and torturing them and experimenting on them and stuff. And I was, like, locked in this little closet cell, right? And, man, I just started praying, Lord Jesus, I need you, help me, and I was supposed to be locked in there for 3 days mandatory. And you know what? God did an absolute miracle. In 3 hours, I got out of there, and for some reason, I seemed real sober. and I was going to commit suicide. I said, God, you got to either interject in my life now, or you know, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna kill myself, jump off a bridge here or something into the river. And never a good idea to bargain with God, but that's where I was at that day. So this is going to be a short one, and anyway, stay tuned for what happened next. Does he jump off the bridge? Obviously not. Peace. Love y'all.